Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest look at your forecast. High temperatures yesterday, very similar to what it was the day before with upper 80s to mid 90s. Today, as we round out the work week, we will have similar temperatures. It is going to depend on how quickly showers and thunderstorms move in. You can see this model wants to indicate a lot of more 80s, and really that 94 in Topeka, 90 in Lawrence are the only exceptions. There is some differences in the models on just how warm it's going to be. I really think we will have a lot more 90s than what this particular graphic is showing. You can see the storms in the icon there too. That's going to be very, very important to watch for as far as the timing is concerned as we continue to update the forecast throughout the day today. You'll notice that we're still dry through noon, really still dry through 3 o'clock according to this model, but look between 3 and 5 o'clock, we really start to get these storms developing fairly quickly along and north of I-70. This includes around the Topeka area, and we will continue with this round of showers and thunderstorms pushing down to the south through 8 o'clock. And so pretty much most, if not all, of northeast Kansas will have likely rain and probably severe weather before 7 o'clock rolls around, according to this model. Yes, severe weather is pretty good likelihood. We'll talk about that in just a second. But through 7 o'clock, you'll notice that many spots will have at least a half-inch worth of rainfall. And, of course, it is getting down towards the Emporia-Burlington area between the 7 and 8 o'clock hours. So, again, most, if not all, of northeast Kansas will have some rainfall, or at least getting those winds picking up out ahead of the rain, picking up around the 6-7 o'clock hour at the latest. How about this model? Again, showing dry conditions through the morning, but indicating the rain a little bit earlier than that first model. So we really have to pay close attention to the forecast throughout the day today on the exact timing of when the storms are going to develop. I am leaning more towards the first one just because it is the one that updates on an hourly basis, whereas this one does update every 3 hours. So we'll have to watch that as we go throughout the day today. Otherwise, you can see both models do agree that everyone will have rain. There's almost no doubt about that. I would be almost surprised if some areas did not get rain. Now, it's just going to depend on how much rain that you have. Yes, there might be some areas that may only get a tenth of an inch to a quarter inch, and then there could be some areas that get a couple inches. And so that'll be something to watch for. And then you can see most of the rain is pretty much gone by 7 o'clock, whereas, again, that first model is starting to make its way into our southern communities with that rainfall at 7. So a little bit of differences there, but this afternoon and this evening hold the best opportunity for rain, basically between 1 p.m. and midnight, as we'll have dry conditions for much of the overnight periods into Saturday. And then this model through this evening, again, many spots getting at least a half-inch worth of rainfall, and some areas getting in the 1 and 2 inch range. So, with that in mind, how about a severe weather risk? Yes, well, storms could still linger past 9 o'clock. I think for the most part, the severe weather risk will be due to the very strong winds. We could be talking about wind gusts at least 70 to 75 miles per hour. And so that's going to be very, very important to watch for. I don't expect much of a tornado risk, but when we're talking about these wind gusts exceeding 70 miles per hour, that could do just as much damage as a weak tornado. And you'd notice that on both the computer models, on the timing, we're going to have storms at least somewhere in northeast Kansas during the evening commute. So you really have to be careful about heading out, going back home, going wherever you need to go this afternoon. Do not be out on the roadways if there are storms in your area. Certainly if there's going to be severe weather. Now, we might get that first round of storms moving in with that severe weather risk, and then once that strong wind threat pushes past you, showers and thunderstorms may continue, but it might not be quite too bad with the winds. Then it might be okay to be out and about. Obviously not outside, but at least out on the roadways, it won't be as bad. But you definitely do not want to be out on the roadways if you are in a warning or those storms are moving towards you and you would be getting ready for a warning to be issued. So please check the radar before heading out. Do not be caught in this. As we go throughout the weekend, you can see the storms pass through. We're dry on Saturday. Forgot to put pauses here, so watch this very quickly. And you can see showers and thunderstorms as we head into Sunday. So nothing doing for tomorrow, not even in the middle part of the country, but you can see that risk does come back into our area with that marginal risk as we head towards Sunday. It's not a great chance for rain on Sunday, not going to be an all-day washout. Don't cancel outdoor plans at this time. Still some minor differences, but I ended up having to put in a rain chance on Sunday. I held off as long as possible and keeping Sunday dry. But it models have been fairly consistent on at least leading to some rain chance, starting on Sunday and really lasting through Monday night. Not going to be an all-day washout during that time. I'm really most concerned about this afternoon and this evening. That's going to be our best opportunity for rain, and we'll continue to fine-tune the Sunday through Monday night time frame as we get throughout the weekend. Temperatures will stay a bit on the mild side for Saturday and Sunday, near seasonal, but the one big difference for Saturday and Sunday compared to today is a little bit lower humidity, and the heat and humidity do make a return as we head towards next week. There is some uncertainty in how far north some of the hotter air gets, so it's possible we may have a wide range in temperatures at times next week. That'll be something to watch for as well. And just a quick look at how much rain we could potentially get throughout the weekend. Between 6 a.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday, the European shows most of the rain staying north of I-70, and the GFS shows that, again, north of I-70, just a matter of how much rain. And so that's going to be something that obviously we'll continue to fine-tune as we head into the weekend. The bottom line is, please, 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 please pay attention to this afternoon. If you are heading out, use caution. Do not go out if you are in a warning or a warning is being issued. Take it seriously, please. We've gone through this a couple times so far this season, some areas, and you do not want to be caught in the potential for 70-mile-per-hour winds or greater. Combine that with the heavy rainfall. You're not going to be able to see. There's just no point in being outside. You're not going to be able to see a couple feet in front of you with how reduced the visibility will be with the heavy rain and the strong winds. Plus the fact that you're going to have debris blowing at you. Not a good idea. So stay weather aware. We'll keep you updated.